Hello, everybody, wherever you're at in the world. We have another SGLIVE 2023 Mega Man 2 Randomizer Speed. There's species, White Monster. We got, oh yeah, I am Sinister Sama, and joining me in the booth today is a casual Tom. How you holding?
Hey, great. Good to be here. Thanks for having me. Excited about this race here. We got Arispici, who's been on the scene for, I think, a few years now. And WhiteMonster, I think he's new to the scene. He was not, unfortunately, he was not able to defeat Siberian Bull in an earlier match. So, if he wants to secure his place in the brackets, his best bet is to get a win today and another against Matt Philly.
Yep, Arispici himself, no stranger to danger. Actually made it to the semis last year. He's gonna be a really tough one to beat on the side of the house.
Yeah, he's really been putting in the work, and I have to mention, I was looking at the brackets from last year, and he was actually my opponent in the semifinals, and he actually took a round from me. We went to round 3, so I mean, he's no noob.
That is indeed the case. So with that being being what it is right now, we're gonna see what goes on here. So right at this moment, we're just waiting on our runners to. There's gonna be a slight delay, but we're gonna see how this goes out. And looks like they're about started on our end. So
That's exciting.
Here we go. There might be a little desync at the start, and looks like WhiteMonster will be the first to go. And
See where they go
right.
first. All right, flash for WhiteMonster, and
Quick.
sure enough, quick for Arispici.
Yeah, SBC going to quick. Has a 3-second. It's about a 3 to 4 second delay. No big deal.
Yeah, typically the first 2 stages that you'd want, a lot of people will go to quick first, but if you just happen to find flash first in its randomized placing on the stage select, then might as well just pick that first in a lot of cases. Either way, there's no real benefit to having any items in these stages. You could argue that there is a benefit to having item 2 at the end of flash if you get lucky, but easy E-Tank at the beginning of quick that Arispici just picked up, and strong potential to pick up a free E-Tank at the end of flash, depending on the enemy placement in the last screen. Oh, what happened to White Man? Oh, okay, there you go. I guess we just synced up, okay?
Yep, we're synced.
Right.
And that being the case right now, WhiteMonster will probably have the opening gong, only because Flash is a much shorter stage than Quick.
That's true. He's very likely to get to the boss first. Be interesting to see who's behind the gate.
And right now, Arispici is Metroids. He does a pause. He does a pause buffer. He wants that E-Tank, so he's actually taking the Metroids in there.
Yeah, less of a risk now. You can pause cancel out of damage in order to make jumps and save yourself from death in some cases. So that's a new quality of life feature in this year's build of the randomizer, for those who may not be aware. As we see both of them approach their first boss. Ooh, so let's see if WhiteMonster knows about the Bubble Man manipulation in the flash room.
Oh, that's not gonna happen because he's a hugger.
Yeah, so in flash room, if a bubble is placed on a vertical plane above Mega Man, if you jump just high enough to shoot at his feet, he won't trigger his own movement. And
and here's the problem.
Ooh, look at that, he's floating. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, that's a new one for me. I don't know nothing about that.
WhiteMonster's in trouble.
Yeah, he might need to use that E-Tank he just picked up. He might be holding off until his last life, until he gets really desperate, or not. But he's going to need to get away from that hug if he wants to... if he wants to be able to have enough energy to make it through this fight.
Oh.
And Arispici makes it out of heat okay, but WhiteMonster in a bit of a pickle right here. He's going to have to find a way to do this without the E-Tank. He might be able to pull it off if he can somehow nail the manipulation, but he may not be familiar with that exploit. As we see Arispici try to play a little game of catch-up here.
Yeah, and here's the problem. The way WhiteMonster's taking going inside his foot is hitting the lip of the door, meaning he's gonna be above. Oh, there he is. There it is.
Yeah, see, he without landing on Bubble's vertical plane, he'll freeze when he hits the ground. So, what a relief to see him get out of there. We'll see if Arispici has any trouble, but Arispici will have the benefit of having an extra weapon with the chance that it might actually do some damage and be able to end the fight a little more quickly if he's lucky. And we see WhiteMonster go and try and get at least one free E-Tank from Metal Stage. We'll see if he goes for the second one.
Ooh, prop tops are immune. If this is gonna be this might be a thing. So right now we're getting a little bit of slowdown here for both our runners. Might be something on the restreamers end.
Yeah,
and Arispici's not taking that extra E-Tank.
Could be worth trying to explore whatever weapon WhiteMonster just got, especially when enemies aren't weak to Buster, because you never know. I mean, it can't be worse than a weapon that doesn't do anything at all. Let's see. Oh, Arispici didn't really go for the exploit either, but he should have E-Tanks, hopefully.
He's gonna pay for that one.
Yeah. Even knowing about the exploit, like, sometimes you don't always get it right away. I know I make that mistake quite often.
Oh, wait a minute! He's using Crash! He's using the explosions to get him, and he gets it!
Smart move. Very, very stylish. Swag move from Arispici there in the Bubble Man fight.
And WhiteMonster's low on health again, and ooh, getting nailed.
Let's see if he tries to pause buffer across with this E-Tank, or if he... Does he know about the pause buffer? Okay, good, he does. Oh, that's gonna make it a little bit... Yeah, you know what?
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Just go, man. Just drop. You know, a good thing he didn't use that E-Tank immediately after picking that one up. Oh, you know what? He gets to farm another E-Tank or two. Or he'll probably just go to a different stage with those E-Tanks and come back for it later. Let's see what he decides to do. Nope. Oh, yeah, quick. Smart move. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so he gets another. He'll get another E-Tank right now, and looks like Air Shooter will be taking care of the prop tops. But he gave up about a good 120 seconds to Arispici, and we all know if Arispici's on a roll, 2 minutes is a little too much time to be given up.
Yeah, you don't want to give him that kind of advantage. He's experienced enough that you want to play it safe.
Checking the Crusher. Crusher can be destroyed. Taking a lot of bullets. Okay, so Arispici knows about the fan fiends. And if he knows about it, he'll make a guess and have the pause buster under tow. Not to mention, he also has item 1. He got that from Quickman's level.
I must have missed that. Alright, good. He made the jump without any trouble, didn't lose any lives. The only disadvantage he's going to have is the lack of E-Tanks, probably, compared to WhiteMonster. Although, has he used any yet? Maybe he didn't.
No, he has not.
Okay, so maybe he does have the advantage there.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good lead. He's about to be about a stage and a half lead at this point.
Yeah, I mean, anything can still happen, especially depending on the randomization of the stages and where people decide to go. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're fighting Airman on the conveyor belt, if you stand on the conveyor belt without walking or jumping, those tornadoes will go a bit slower, and if there's no tornadoes between your Buster and the Airman sprite, you can just get a lot more extra hits in without having to do much. But you still beat him pretty quickly. Yeah, just suggest that he not do any movement if he's fighting Airman on a conveyor belt next time. But WhiteMonster here, he'll do the heat dance. It'll be a slow fight. Probably wise to check a weapon, see if he can do more than 2 damage for each hit. But he should be pretty safe as long as he tries to, stay on those 2 high platforms.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. And right now, WhiteMonster is playing it safe and keeping it slow, but he's going to be about a stage and a half down.
Yeah, he's, did he even check his weapons yet? You usually... Okay.
Good.
Yeah, no, if you're fighting a heat that only takes 2, and you have any weapons at all, it can be pretty slow if you don't have a weapon that does any more than that.
Yeah,
but he gets item 1.
He does get his item 1, but he's a stage and a half down. And right now, he has to make a very tough... He's going to air!
We see a lot of people picking air a bit on the earlier side in this tournament. Often with newer people. Did he do that on accident? Oh, he paused for a second. I was wondering if he, accidentally picked the wrong stage or something. Yeah, air, I mean... the items don't necessarily help you a whole lot, but item 2 can be helpful depending on enemy randomization. It's usually just a pain in the butt stage, no matter how you slice it. Time Stopper can be useful, item 2 can be useful, but really you gotta pray for luck with the enemy placement. See what we got here in Bubble Room. Hey look, it's quick! As WhiteMonster falls off the ledge there, back to the start he goes. But Quick goes down very... I hate to say it again. He goes down very quickly. And, you know, taking 4 damage from each buster shot. Just had a little bit of a floaty jump.
And this is a bit of a problem right now. WhiteMonster is now 2 levels back now.
Yeah, I mean, every death, you know, just Arispici, he's not really slowing down much. And heading to wood next, which, honestly, like I've been saying, if you're doing a zipless seed, probably a good idea to do wood on the earlier side, because there's no real benefit to using item 2 in this stage compared to, like, even bubble or definitely metal. And it's not a whammy stage like the other stages that remain after Flash and Quick, so I often go to wood first unless I have item 2, in which case I kind of just pick whatever stage I see first.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Wood is not a whammy level. A lot of the levels that you would consider a whammy level technically isn't. Like,
Definitely
example,
not wood, no.
Wood's not a whammy level. Like, Airman, whammy level. And, ooh, problem. Amphibians are immune to the blades.
Well, hopefully he remembers to pause cancel if he gets hit. But if he gets hit one more time, he might be done because, yeah, anytime he gets like 4 health or less, should usually burn an E-tank.
Yeah, right now, WhiteMonster is hurting right now.
And another good reason to do wood fairly on the earlier side is most weapons, at least based on my luck, most weapons will kill those hot dog mini-bosses. It's very rare to find one that doesn't, at least on my experience, so as long as you don't do it first, you should be in pretty good shape.
Yep, that's usually the case.
Alright, we're gonna do a metal dance in the air boss room.
Yeah, this should be open and shut case.
Yeah, he's got him.
Ooh. Yeah,
No sweat.
Yeah, Arispici nearly zipped on accident.
Yeah, nice to get air out of the way early at least. Oh, item 2! Hey, it paid off. Look at that. Pay dirt.
Pay dirt there, but at what cost though?
A life or 2.
And now he's going into wood, so Arispici will be coming out of wood, and WhiteMonster will be going into wood.
Alright, Arispici pretty close to the end here. He's gonna try and take too much more damage there because he can afford maybe like 1 more hit. 2 more, he might be in trouble. Man, nothing hurts these prop tops. There we go, he found one. Just narrowly escaping that that last one there before a ladder drop. Yeah, go ahead and grab that large health, but he wants to see what else he can get as he walks through there without having to take any unnecessary damage. Keeping a good eye out for the pressers in the trees.
Looking pretty good here.
Yeah. We'll see how WhiteMonster does with the mini-bosses. Hopefully he picks a weapon for the mini-boss fights.
He's gonna go, wait, he's gonna go in regular and buster him down.
The buster will take, it takes 10 shots on easy mode, which if you have any other weapon, like, you're very likely to be able to kill them faster. Especially because, in order to get 10 shots, you know, in these kind of situations, you have to jump repeatedly. As we see Arispici burn a knee tank here for the wood fight, smart move on his part. And not really finding a weapon that he can use. But at least he's trying.
Yeah.
Can't fault him for that. I mean, with him only taking 2 damage per buster shot on easy mode, I mean, you know, it's usually the move is to see what you got that can maybe... Ooh, good. Good, he hit him right before he hit the ground. Otherwise, that could have been disastrous. But, yeah, nothing slowing down there, Arispici. Keeping a nice, good pace, pretty consistently, with just 3 stages remaining.
Ooh, unfortunately, wood did not have an item, so one of our items is going to be on a whammy level. Either heat or crash is sitting on item 3.
Good observation. Yeah, I mean, the only stage you'll really benefit from item 3 that I'm aware of is in crash stage. Big benefits there if you know how to exploit, especially with the pause cancels and the new build.
Also, go home and be a family man. Welcome to Guile. Welcome to Air Guile.
Are they playing the Guile theme?
Yep.
Yeah, it just occurred to me I'm not listening to game audio. I should probably do something about that in a minute.
Yeah, go home and be a family man. So right now, Arispici is having a lot. Arispici is going to have a much better air going in, while WhiteMonster is going to be getting the bad news about this Unga Bunga, this early throwing Unga Bunging Woodman.
I wonder, like, WhiteMonster should have, like, at least a weapon that Arispici does not. I mean, well, he probably thinks he can buster him down, but he might have to, yeah, he's gonna have to burn another one. Do it. At this point, just I mean, it might be a waste, but no, not. Or at least he got through it.
He got through it, but oh man,
At a price.
Oh man. Again, at a price.
Yeah. All right, 4 stages remaining for WhiteMonster, and like 2.5 for Arispici. You never know what can happen though. Someone could always get a game over. I mean, you know, lose all your E-tanks, lose progress. Too early to really say, but Arispici at this point, his round to lose.
And WhiteMonster's gonna be using item 2. Ooh,
that was good item 2 placement for the clown bots, but unfortunately the crabs. Bad combination.
Metal.
Yeah, easy metal.
Good rhythm too. Good rhythm on Arispici, not mashing. He will get his item 2. This is a telltale sign. You might want to go to heat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do in this case.
And exactly the call. Heat.
Yeah, item 2 won't help you too much in crash stage unless you don't have item 1. But I mean, yeah, but item 2 is of course, you know, most useful in Heatman compared to just about any other stage. So he should be well equipped to deal with this one. As we see WhiteMonster go through the, I don't know, what's something that's green that you drink?
Mountain Dew.
There you go.
Or in this case, this will be ginger ale. It's a little darker.
Yeah, ginger ale, more of like a tan color, I think.
Some ginger ale, Canada Dry is actually rather green. Ooh,
I should
that's
pour some
good
into a glass. Oh, look at that pause cancel. He saved himself. What a lifesaver there. And Arispici using the item 1 in that first yoke room of the heat stage, which I just started doing recently because, yeah, I happened to notice you go through with item 1. If you use item 2, you kind of gotta wait for it, and then that yoke block usually appears before you get off. If you have item 1, you can get ahead of it a little bit. So good move there. Well, that prop top's not going away, is he? Well, very close boss fight there in Bubble Room for WhiteMonster. Fortunately, he made it through. Ecto Cooler, there you go, thank you.
Ecto Cooler, okay, that works too.
Is there a lime Kool-Aid?
Yes, there is. But lime Kool-Aid's a little lighter.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Right now, Indeed. WhiteMonster's gonna go through Metal and Arispici against, keeping this level and a half lead right now.
Yeah, no major mistakes at all from Arispici. He's playing rather clean so far today, fortunately for him. You know, these guys have had to deal with some with some tricky placements here and enemies that just don't die to anything. But WhiteMonster finally finding the air shooter as a good weakness to deal with these prop tops. As we see Arispici take on Crashman in the Heatman's boss room, and it's a dumb crash that's not going to jump a whole lot, doesn't move very quickly. Stand and shoot, and there you go. Is he going to get the item? Nope. We got an item locked behind Crash.
So item 3 is locked behind Crash, so...
Yeah. Item 3 will get you through the stage a bit more quickly, but, I mean, you're not really... It's not going to help you deal with enemies, like, a whole lot, so... He should be fine.
Lagphibian's gonna be in the lift room.
Yes, indeed. Ooh. That's hard to deal with because, I mean, on the one hand, you could switch to a weapon and get rid of, like, some but not all of them so they don't spawn more. And it's actually easier to do now with the randomizer pause cancellation feature. You can actually, like, shoot a metal blade and pause it right before it kills, like, the last one if they're all, like, on the ground level. And then you can reduce the lag that way. But then you're wasting the time to go in the menus a couple times, so, I mean, really it's just up to the player.
Yep. Ooh, using item 2 rather than the item 1.
Yeah, it'll work here. You only need the one. The placement is a bit more precise because, I mean, you only get one at a time, of course. I can speak from experience that I've placed it wrong and had to redo the room. I think I did that in a recent, like, probably my most recent race.
Oh.
Alright. Close one there for WhiteMonster. But yeah, again, no need to walk or jump if there's airman on the conveyor belt. You can just stand and shoot. So don't move. Just keep shooting. Those tornadoes will go a bit slower. You'll have more time. As long as you can hit him. But either way, he got through, and we have them both on Crash now. Let's see how they do.
WhiteMonster's gonna benefit, maybe, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, WhiteMonster does still have to deal with heat stage, though. Alright, luckily Arispici didn't get knocked down right there. You still got plenty of item 1s to deal with this, and also grab the E-Tank later on. Ooh.
Oh.
Another Lagphibian. Haven't we had enough? Yeah, you could probably just take the damage from from the 1 because it only does 1 damage. And there he goes. Good damage boost. Good job avoiding the mini frog. Nothing's gonna slow him down now. This is where you would save time with item 3 on the crash climb, but not the end of the world if you don't have it. I mean, not like he has a choice.
Yep. Yeah, it's about a 15-second differential, about 10 to 15-second differential, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not an advantage he's going to be giving up to his opponent, though, or anything, because it's just not an option this seed, it turns out. Alright, just about there, though, and let's see. Do we remember which boss we haven't seen yet today?
We have not seen...
Quick, maybe?
Nope, Quick was already found.
Okay.
I believe this might be...
I think it might be Quick.
No,
No, Flash, of
Flash.
course, okay.
Yeah, Flash.
Oh, he's gonna go down real quick with that Buster Soft
yeah.
weakness.
Ooh,
Alright.
and that's it.
Yeah, nice sub 20 for Arispici. That's decent time to get to the Wily stages. Found his item 3. And, alright, who wants to go first?
Ah, yeah, indeed. So, we have a bit of a game we like to play. It's called Name That Dragon. So, of the dragon. We have a color of the dragon. We have a weakness of a dragon. Guess all of them correct, you get some good points. And half points for each one you get right. So, I'll open up Monochrome. Anime Dragon, because we have a swaggin. So, we got Anime Dragon, the one with the Gurren glasses, Monochrome, and Leaf Shield, I guess, today.
I'm gonna go, let's see, Purple Dragon, Oats Dragon, weak to Metal Blade. We'll see who's more wrong than the other.
The legendary.
Ooh, look at that nice high item 2
now.
placement that helps him not get hit by the prop tops there. That was a very fortunate placement, although he's gonna have a... Oh, nice! Smart move! Pause canceling the item 2 before he gets to the end there. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh man, WhiteMonster almost had that. One more hit! Oh well, it'll go by pretty quickly. At least he has a Buster Soft weakness.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, right now, WhiteMonster is now 2 levels about to be 2 levels back. Flashed. There he goes. He'll get his item 3.
Yeah, Arispici is getting close to that 2-stage lead if he can just take down this dragon. And yeah, pretty good move there using the time stopper because, you know, you could destroy the squirms, but they're just going to keep spawning, keep hitting you. So yeah, best bet, use time stopper or take damage with item 3 or something. But you'd like to take damage a couple times. So definitely the right move there by Arispici. I probably couldn't have done it better myself. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Wow. Totally unrandomized dragon. It's that Ecto Cooler dragon. Is he at least weak to my weakness?
Nah, it's the Incredible Hulk.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a good bubble for fighting the dragon, even if it is weak to that. Yeah, let's try page 2. I would definitely... Man, not even the crash. Is it metal? Do I win a cookie? Oh man, is he weak to anything? It's gonna be...
No, you don't.
Oh good, it's a good air shooter for this boss fight. Excellent.
Air shooter.
Yeah, air shooter is a great weakness for just about any Wily stage boss that doesn't have iframes because, yeah, if depending on the air shooter, you can get three hits per shot. Let's see how WhiteMonster deals with the second half of the heat screen there. Very smart idea using item 1 there. Very useful tool in zipless races. Having item 1 in heat stage.
Indeed.
Yeah, it places item 2. Yeah, don't place it too high like I did the other day.
Yeah, do some pretty jumping.
Yeah.
Speaking of jumping, it's his ride. He's gonna build up a little bit over here. WhiteMonster is still about a level down. Not gonna check the wall.
Yeah, about a stage and a half. Alright, Buster working well enough here, except for the birds, but, you know, sometimes, you know, whatever, take a couple damage, refill your health, and then, you've not wasted your ammo, so at least you have that.
Indeed.
Oop, accidentally switched to Time Stopper.
So right now, and the worst thing. Especially since it's a really short time.
Alright, we'll see what kind of Pico we got, what kind of weakness he's got. Hopefully we'll be able to see him during the fight.
Indeed. Uh-oh.
Okay, it's a vanilla Pico.
Yeah.
Metal doesn't work, Crash doesn't work, it's page 1 weaknesses. Buster, why not? Save your ammo.
Oh, Buster! Why
Ooh,
not?
It's a strong weakness. Was like 2 shots? Yeah, 2. He's in good shape.
2 shots. 2 scoops. 2 scoops. So WhiteMonster is still about a level and a half, and Arispici getting this Buster weakness really has a really good handle on Pico.
Yeah, no damage. Excellent fight.
Nice fight.
WhiteMonster flying
Alright,
through Wily 1. Using item 3 to good effect.
His pipes. Indeed. Oh, vanilla jam. And toilet not clean. Pipes not clean. I repeat.
That looks more like ginger ale to me.
clean.
Put some bubbles in there.
Ah. I don't know about that, Chief.
Maybe I gotta stop buying the store brand.
That sounds like that is more the color of that knockoff of Mountain Dew, the citrus drop that you get from Kroger.
That's some gas station Mountain Dew.
Gas station Mountain Dew. About to see the dozer. Now we're looking at about a level and a half for sure.
Alright, good. We get a randomized dozer, and it's a Technodrome.
We got the techno. Oh,
Buster weak.
Buster weak Technodrome. Oh.
Wow, look how quickly WhiteMonster took down that dragon. Just a stage behind from like a stage and a half to a stage. Getting closer now.
Okay.
Yeah, decent run from
Still a level and a half,
WhiteMonster.
though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, great equalizer. You know, it's so much that can happen. Hopefully, for our species' sake, if he continues to play as consistently as he did, shouldn't be a problem. Should probably know how to deal with things. I know he's been practicing. I know he is knowledgeable and experienced enough. But you know, things can happen to anybody.
Yeah, this keeps up. Arispici is gonna have a really good time on his hands. Oh, sees where that's at.
Oh, you're right. It is 2 stages behind.
Right.
Alright, is he gonna item 2 this? Is he gonna do the little hops?
Gonna item 1 it instead.
Not a bad idea, actually, because you use item 1 probably for the previous screen, and you also probably want to use it for this next screen after the checkpoint anyway. So if you just have it out, you know, it's not a bad option.
Alrighty, into the anxiety rooms.
Yeah, and he should
a
hopefully still have
lack of
enough.
threat.
Alright, WhiteMonster also not slowing down. Good health going into this Pico fight. Should have some E-tanks, because there's that free one that he likely picked up earlier. Yeah, he's got 3. Yeah, WhiteMonster in pretty decent shape. You know, just had some issues earlier. Alright, good placement for item 2 by Arispici. Oh, he almost got ahead of the platform, but that's fine. It's a little bit easier said than done, but still doable. Yeah, item 2 there again, because why not?
Good jump.
Yeah, might not have much more use for that. And it's a good thing he has like 2 item 1s, because if you have like 2 item 1s or more going into the Boo Beam fight, you're in pretty good shape if you find the Boo Beam weak to either metal or wood, and not having any need to destroy the crash walls. You will need item 1 for that. Sometimes you might get knocked off on item 1, so good to have at least 1 or 2 item 1s just in case if he checks wood or metal first. But do we know the wall weaknesses yet? I don't think we do we?
Nope.
Okay.
Do not.
Okay, smart to check metal first, but you should check down the wall too if you didn't yet. See, yeah, you want to check on the boo beam, but if you haven't checked on the wall, you're probably gonna want to do that too.
Yes. Nope, no good there.
Oh, okay, good. He found it.
And that he is insta charged.
Yeah, it does consume a bit of ammo, but luckily he's only got one more to destroy. While he's here, may as well just try and take out some boo beam turrets. If you can find it. There we go, finally, quick.
Quick boomerang, that might actually be pretty good. Ooh, but the quick boomerang's a dropper.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as you're like, okay, never mind. It's like a third of the screen. I was gonna say half, but no, not even.
Not even.
All right, that's it. Here we go, refights. I'm not sure if we found any weaknesses for the bosses. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, but
Arispici might have.
Arispici might have, but WhiteMonster's a stage and a half behind.
At this point, for sure, yeah, and kind of for a while now, which means it's kept a pretty good steady pace. Just a little bit of issues early on in some of the stages, partially due to stage selection and you're not having some items that could have helped deal with some issues. But metal goes down instantly. Oh, this is that easy crash that doesn't really do a whole lot. You might take another hit, but yeah, you'll go down without any trouble.
Indeed.
And underwater quick, also taking 4 damage from each shot. He has a floaty jump, but he runs pretty quickly on the ground. So you do gotta be airborne for when he hits the ground, just in case. Alright, Wood, are they gonna try and find a weakness for this one? I know they at least one of them tried a bunch, didn't quite have it at the time. But sometimes it's hard to remember what you already tried, so may as well just go for what works.
Yep, got the buster going. Ooh, that's a flash. That's easy.
Alright, is this like all the Buster Soft Weak bosses already? I think there's maybe like one that hasn't fought yet. Oh, it's not this one.
Yeah, nah, he don't heat violence.
Yeah, good for him for checking some weaknesses though, because this is a slow burn. He found it.
He found a wood.
Yep. There you go.
And since he's gets nailed, but that's not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's not gonna slow him down too much. Gets to refill some of his health without having to go out of his way for it.
Air.
Wow, look at that! What a terrible air pattern. Man.
What a terrible pattern.
Again, he just won't stop. Okay, there he goes. Man.
Ooh.
That is some bad RNG in that airman fight.
That fight was horrible.
But he made it through without having to... Did he even burn an E-Tank? I don't think he did. We got a Huggle, though. Might want to find a weapon to deal with that. Good thing he's looking. Oh, yeah, he found it.
He found it, but he's gonna waste a tank for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a few, and he's just got, like, the machine and the alien left, so he'll be alright.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Alright.
He's a hugger.
Yeah, that was a rough bubble fight right there.
Here we go, the machine.
Alright.
Ooh, we to Australia. Good start. Is it the God weakness?
Alright, gotta find another one. Oh, I think he found it. Yep. So you might want to grab that weapon refill before the end of the fight. Ooh, well, better hope Alien's not weak to bubble.
Alright. One more time, folks.
Usually not the worst idea to, if you have like one hit left on the boss, just try and grab that refill real quick if your energy's low. But anyway, gonna take a chance. Odds are good he's not weak to bubble, but odds are never zero.
Yeah, it's never zero.
Unless it's time stopper or something.
Yeah, unless it's flash. Time to crack open the gold one! Of Mountain Dew, that is.
I'm gonna go get me a ginger ale.
Well, luckily enough it was payday for me, so I managed to make it work. Alright, so Cossack is gonna turn into...
Wily. All along. Of course.
Of course.
Oh, wow, he found that right away. Didn't need any ammo whatsoever.
Ammo optional.
GG's Arispici.
Yeah, that is a GG for Arispici.
With a fantastic time, and I'm not even sure. Did he even take a death? I don't think he did.
Deathless!
I think so.
32.55!
What a great run. Man, we're in trouble if he keeps this up.
Ooh! And it's official, WhiteMonster will be taking the DNF.
But
So,
okay, I was gonna say in the meantime he's gonna play around for a bit, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah, so right now, definitely gonna look at possibly game 2 being a thing. So right now we're gonna go and take a short break. We'll be back momentarily.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back! WhiteMonster, Arispici, round 2! And again in the it's all good. Casual Tom, how you holding?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, that was really a good first showing there by Arispici. I think Deathless with a very good time of sub 33. And WhiteMonster playing very consistently after he finally got his footing with some issues earlier on in his seed. So, I mean, if he can keep that kind of consistent pace going from start to finish, this could be a really close race. You know, just gotta see, you know, what kind of a start these guys get off to, and you never know what the randomizer is gonna throw at you, so it's exciting either way. And I think they're just about ready to get started pretty soon.
Yep. So, this is sounding gun inspired. We're gonna be seeing how it looks in chat, and right now, okay, so Arispici is going with Roll. WhiteMonster is gonna be going with the classic Mega Man.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing people switch up the sprites, I think, as much as we had been seeing in recent years. I keep forgetting to do that, personally.
I go Breakman. I am a fan of the Breakman.
I was doing Quint before they added me as my own sprite in the game. Now I feel a little bit obligated to use that until I get mad. If I have enough bad experience with it, I might switch off. But
I wish I could have my own sprite, but that's asking for too much.
ask Charlie. He did it like 2 years ago for me. That was nice of him.
I might. I ain't picky though. Breakman is fine for the moment. Anyhow, though, just waiting on runners to get going, and looks
there
like
they go.
Here they go. About a second difference, and we got the quicker oats, and a quick start for both.
Wise choice. Can't fault him for that.
Very wise choice. Okay, so right now this is gonna be Arispici with a quick hit to the face.
Oh, that presser! Yeah, that's just gonna get everybody. There's nothing you can do about that. That's evil placement, but what can you do?
Nasty. About a screen behind. A little less than a screen behind. I take that back. Not even.
Let's see if either of these guys gets lucky with a health drop.
Not with bats.
Yeah, they're not gonna get in the way for much. Maybe at the end a little bit. Pretty easy time, but nobody's getting. Oh, there he goes. They both got a drop. Good for them.
Yeah, with shrimp. So about less than what? We're looking at about a second.
Stink.
Not quite sync. Ooh, good jump. Good going, WhiteMonster. WhiteMonster keeping just a slight lead going up so far.
Very strong start, although it's still early.
Ooh, here we go. Oh wow! Oh! It's basically with a really good fall.
Wow.
And Arispici is chasing him.
Man, like a split-second lead by WhiteMonster, assuming that they're synced up.
Tell you.
Alright, and quick room. Look at all those boomerangs.
Yikes.
Arispici getting the damage in a little bit quicker. Ooh.
Gets it.
Alright, takes the lead back from WhiteMonster by just a little bit. I bet they'll both go to Flash next, but let's see if I'm wrong.
And an item went down. With Yamato Blaze. Alright, so right now, Arispici's up by just a small bit.
And again, more luck with the large health drop. Alright, is WhiteMonster gonna check the wall weakness? I guess I really can't blame either one for not checking because due to the enemy placement. Ouch! Again by Arispici. Bit of a misfortune with that spawn point.
Shows one hit by the Buster. And
man.
Bam's immune to the Buster. Oh, this could be a problem.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for future stages. Depending on placement.
Vivian's about as normal as they can be.
The worst is when you get those Buster immune fat fans in like the first stage you pick. They got nothing, no way to deal with them. No weapons. Arispici misses the E-Tank.
Nah, that was a
trying to go for speed.
Nah, that was a purposeful drop.
Yeah.
WhiteMonster will get his E-Tank. And not checking the wall weakness.
That wall is weak to Buster, I swear to God.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Flashdown!
So was that quick room and then flash and flash room?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
We got some dirty 1987 vanilla here.
Ooh, better not get hit.
Oh,
You know what? You take that damage boost there. There he goes. Okay, good. Close one. Alright, good. This is a close race right here. Let's see where he goes next.
Oh, nah, he has
Metal, yeah, he wants those E-Tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arispici, though, just pulling further and further ahead ever so slightly. Does he have anything to deal with this fat fan here? Yes, he does. Wow. Excellent
he was about
distance.
to zip. Metal Blades, though, is not as reliable as you think it is. Not this. That angle's very shallow. That's a very shallow diagonal angle.
Yeah, he guessed really well when he shot that first one.
The WhiteMonster not going to check for it, and that cost him a little bit more time. Every second counts right now when your tournament is on the line.
Alright, now he's pulling out weapons. That's good.
Ooh, very tanky cannons.
Wow. Almost got hit by a shot there, but good jump. And pause cancel for the damage as he switches to quick boomerang. I guess these guys are both going to be using their boomerangs for these enemies right here.
Good job.
Yeah, Arispici not slowing down for nothing.
Yeah, he is real. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I just looked at WhiteMonster's health. Go for it, you got 3. There you go.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go in an E, and he's... this is ugly. Crash. Alright, first bit randomization here. And no good on the crash. Not good on the buster. Blades is
That
healthy.
kind of works, yeah.
It kind of works.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, when you're in the corner, like with conveyor belts, that's actually a really smart move by Arispici right there.
Yeah, it is what it is. No items after that first one. Gonna go into bubble. The WhiteMonster is gonna need to do this the hard way as well. And Crash is giving him the business right now. He's luring him, but
Ooh.
meanwhile, Arispici is barely gets out of that one. So WhiteMonster manages to get through.
Will he pick air? Oh no, bubble.
No.
Oh, that's right. They both pick. Wow, so they're just following each other, stage by stage.
Pretty much.
Makes it easy to keep track of who's ahead.
Indeed. I'm gonna step away for a second. Be right back.
Yeah, really good showing here in this seed by WhiteMonster. He definitely knows what he's doing. He's playing very consistently here. Just like Arispici though, showing a little bit more experience in the competitive randomizer scene. But if WhiteMonster's doing this well in his first year, I mean, he's definitely got some solid potential. Alright, the enemies here not giving Arispici any real trouble. I don't expect WhiteMonster should have any trouble either, as long as he can watch out for the spikes. Ah, okay, so Arispici is smartly trying to spawn a PP on the left side before he goes for the jumps. Alright, a little bit of luck with the drops there from the mini frogs. Yeah, don't be afraid of those mini frogs. You can always pause cancel the damage, and they only do 1 point of damage anyway. See if he can have, if he has any weapon that'll do a little bit more damage, but really if he had Buster, he probably could have gone through those without shots dinging, but he still killed him before he could even make his first move to the left. Well, we have Donkey Kong and Woodman stage. Let's see, does WhiteMonster need to burn an E-Tank? Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Looks like we have some pressers to watch out for in the trees again. Alright. Arispici with full health going into the mini-boss rooms. Should be good with the weapon he's got. It's a cat! Never mind whatever that is on WhiteMonster's screen. Trying to knock out air a little bit earlier again. Yeah, might want to try and find a weapon that might kill those tin cans in more than or less than 1 hit, or sorry, in less than 2 hits. So unfortunately, dropping to his death, that will set him back. We haven't really seen Arispici make too many costly mistakes yet.
Sorry about
But
that.
yeah, health is in good shape. So yeah, they both finished, I believe, bubble stage.
Still
and then they
no
went
weapon.
separate ways.
Yeah, no weapon from what I saw when I made that quick check on bubble. Right now though, going with Tide Man from Rockman, Mega Man X Roll, Mega Man Rock and Roll actually.
Oh, is that what it's from? I don't know why I didn't recognize it right away.
Yeah, that's Tide Man. Yeah, something like that you can't miss. That's an iconic song. One of the more iconic ones in the game.
It changed, I think, a couple times during development.
Yeah, and then it came to this. Fun
Yeah.
fact. Oh, we
Good
got a
track,
heat.
though.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, I keep looking for weapons, but at least he doesn't move very far.
No, hold on.
But that can be hard to jump over when he gets too close. You know, you might want to use air shooter then.
No, that's a buster weakness right there.
Oh no, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, Arispici just making all the right moves.
And Arispici gets an item 3. Ooh, hold that thought. That's a crash. That's a crash play right there.
Yeah, you know what? Go to crash. That's exactly what I did when I had that set up the other day.
Yeah, when that's set up, that's a crash.
Yeah, you got item 1, you got item 3. You don't need item 2. You'll be just as fine in crash.
Not a threatening elevator set as well. Alright, so air goes down.
Yeah, very close call again for WhiteMonster.
Oh, now that's a heat setup for WhiteMonster.
There we go, that's pay dirt.
Go in the wood though.
Yeah, maybe we'll find some benefit with item 2 in wood. Some people like to use it on this screen right here. I usually save it for the end of the stage personally, but I've seen people benefit greatly from it there. Well, Arispici is gonna have a little bit of trouble here with those, but nope, he's got weapons, he's good.
Gonna check the first item. Okay, item 1 looking good. Oh, you about to get jumped on. Oh, take a carrot to the... Oh, take a carrot to the face. Double carrot. This time, no rabbits. No Bugs Bunny.
No mini chungus.
Oh, that meme is so bad.
When kids say bad, they mean good.
When we mean good, it's so bad. Oh,
Let's see how it deals with this Armored Joe up here.
the mech goes down.
Yeah. Sometimes the mech's the easy part, and then you spend longer figuring out how to deal with these guys.
But the Joe goes down all the same, though.
Could have probably used item 1 if you had it, but then you run the risk of getting hit by the shots. So anyway, it went down. Found a good weapon. Oh, and it looks like the leaf shield not really consuming too much ammo either.
But it's inverted though. Looks like.
Seems like, or maybe it might be horizontally inverted. Probably not vertically, 'cause I think I saw him shooting it while he was climbing up. Oh, that's gonna cost him on WhiteMonster's screen.
Ooh, WhiteMonster's gonna lose a little bit of that lead. And remember,
That's unfortunate.
Arispici is gonna get a really good lead because he's taking the longest level in the game right now.
Yeah, but WhiteMonster does have that item too. We'll see if my expectations are Arispici will go to air before he goes to heat.
And
But you never know.
He'll have the full package then. Oh,
Yeah, the whole enchilada.
Wow, this is pretty bad. Crabs immune to the buster.
Oh man.
Beans immune to the buster. It's a bubble.
This bubble's no trouble.
Indeed. Crash down.
Do it.
Yep.
Yeah, go to air.
He went right to air. Nice,
Smart move.
Very good move. Now he's gonna get his hands on some good stuff.
Alright, will WhiteMonster be able to do it? Will he take the death to save an E-Tank? No, he's gonna burn the E-Tank.
And for those who don't know, this is music 2 from Tetris.
Man, that's one you don't hear as often as as the other one that everyone knows.
Yeah, because nobody likes music 2 ever, except for your boy. I prefer music 3.
Wow, this heat's gonna go down really quick. No trouble for WhiteMonster.
Yeah. And That'll be his item 3.
Ooh, yeah. Crash might not be the answer. Actually, it kind of is the answer.
Either way, it works.
Yeah.
He's going to heat, though.
Yeah, at least it detonates rather quickly.
Not consuming a whole lot of ammo either.
Ah, excellent. I hadn't noticed.
Ooh, amphibians and bats. Bats and frogs. Wow, Arispici is pushing.
Yeah, not slowing down for nothing. We'll see if he gets even faster time on this seat at the rate he's going.
Oh. Really looking good here. Prop Top's no match. Alright, WhiteMonster's getting ready to get to this halfway point. Meanwhile, Arispici's about to finish out air.
And WhiteMonster probably could have switched to an item a little bit earlier so we wouldn't have to deal with as many of those platforms. Item 1, a good move here, but yeah, you gotta... Yeah, there he goes. Just gotta make sure you can make those jumps. Alright, this metal will go down rather quickly without any real trouble.
And that's air, which makes it item 2 package, the full package experience.
And we got these guys both on heat stage now, although WhiteMonster is still a whole crash stage behind at this point.
And ooh!
And a bit.
And a bit more.
Yeah. Those can be tough to deal with if they don't die to your shots. Those are very large things in your way. But he's using the pause cancel to great effect. And item 1s as well.
Oh yeah.
My man. I'm telling you, item 1 on this section.
Indeed. And for those who don't know, this music is the
Final Fantasy 3?
Yes, it is Overworld.
Yes. Yeah, it's a great overworld track for an NES game.
Indeed. And translates pretty good for remixes.
I bet.
And remasters, too. So right now... gun down the jesters. I love it.
Alright, finally at the end, they get to fight the boss at the end of the heat stage. We'll see how Arispici deals with this section here. Oh, not spawning the blocks there, but, I mean, he has item 1. But he probably just doesn't want to get hit by that,
that jester.
The gear. Oh, very good. He just destroyed it before I had a chance to knock him back.
Oh,
and he found the wall! It's fine. I mean, he benefited by learning the wall weakness, so that'll not slow him down a whole super lot. I mean,
No,
even WhiteMonster took a death there too, so...
Yeah, but the fun fact here
close
is
one.
that... Close one there. The fun fact about it is that he can now... He doesn't have to wait. That's the other thing.
True.
He doesn't have to wait. All he has to do is just literally blast and get away. And WhiteMonster now starting his crash. So he's gonna be behind the curve again, but not as bad as it was last seed.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll have an easy time with the stage. I mean, he's got everything he needs to deal with it. Wow, Arispici full health going into his 8th boss fight.
Very good. Ooh!
Yeah, I mean, that same thing happened to Arispici. That's just gonna often happen with that kind of enemy type right there. You don't expect it's gonna land on the ladder, but there it is. Monkey!
Monkey with Doppler music.
I'm glad they have that Doppler track in this randomizer.
Wait a minute, the monkey had a double jump.
Oh, I think because he paused it while the monkey was airborne. I think pausing while Wood is airborne will make him keep jumping or something.
And he gets down his heat. Here we go. That's 8 robos. Let's see the doc on duty.
I wonder then, would I be able to pause cancel Wood's jump and keep firing if he was like weak to Metal Blade? Could I like, somehow juggle him in the air with shots and pauses? Something to think about. I don't know how useful that would be though.
Ooh, WhiteMonster in a bit of a tight jam.
Yeah, it doesn't have the E-Tank to deal with it. Can't afford to take a hit, but luckily it died in 1 hit. Okay, playing it real safe here.
And
There's...
Adventure Island 2's first theme. Come
Ooh,
on!
don't... Oh! See, I make that mistake all the time. You don't think those slinkies are gonna get you, but they will.
It gets you.
Yeah, you gotta kill them with something.
So
Like, there's some other enemies that won't hurt you, like the hermit crabs, I think. They won't hurt you if you're climbing, but those springs will.
Yeah, springs will always.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that from Arispici, the pause cancel to get off the item too.
I'm stealing that from him, yeah, for sure. And Adventure Island 2 of all the themes here, and and
So,
surprise, monkey.
You got wood monkey, you got whatever that is. Taking a hit again from the slinky. No, man, just like use a weapon on that next time if you got one.
Yeah, so right now... Why is he here?
Hang on, doesn't WhiteMonster have item 3? I think he should, right?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, he might need to look up how to do that on the crash climb. Very exploitable now with pause canceling.
Well, unfortunately, we're running out of time, so Sunburst, Anime Dragon...
Oh, yeah. Okay, Blue... Swag, weak to crash.
Mm-hmm. And time's up, folks.
That's about as wrong as I could possibly be.
That is as wrong as it could possibly get. That's
There's your Peach Dragon.
not Peach.
Weak to Buster, good for him.
Gunned him down. Uh-oh. WhiteMonster
Doesn't have an
coming out,
E-Tank.
but
Oh, very nice.
Made it out of that one.
Alright. Just a stage behind Arispici this time. Bit of a closer gap than before.
Yeah,
You never know what can happen.
Indeed, and we got Cutman.
Kind of fits the stage rather well.
Surprisingly so.
Yeah.
So that regular dragon was weak to Kame. This is a bop with this. This is a pretty good jam with this level.
Yeah, and Arispici knows to hold up and right during that previous transition there to land straight in the hole.
In the hole.
Yeah, he's really got the knowledge. He's a force to be reckoned with this tournament season, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, this is looking like his risk to lose if he keeps this up. If he's playing this clean. Still able to continue consistently being this clean with only one death between two seeds.
Ah, yeah, that's a good spot to switch weapons. I might have been forgetting to do that in previous seeds.
Uh-oh, and this a big
Here we go. That guy's gonna deal with it. Man, you're not finding... Oh, he found one, okay.
He found it, quick boomerang, that's actually pretty good.
It seems he knows how to bait him to get around him.
Yeah, we've also had a lot of our newer runners not take that middle.
Yeah, you gotta like take a vanilla save state with a Pico fight, and you gotta practice it, like without shooting anything, and just kind of learning where they appear. I always get them mixed up too. I just know that like they appear on the same side like twice each time. I just forget where they start. It's like left, left, right, right, or vice versa or something. Yeah, he can afford the hit. He can even afford one more, but he doesn't need it. He's out.
He's out of there. Full level still up. WhiteMonster about to take on his dragon.
Yeah, it seems like Arispici perhaps even increasing his lead, just doing a fantastic job. Nothing really to criticize him on.
Toxic Seahorse did Wily clean his pipes?
Find out in a second. Guess the color! Let me guess that.
Yeah, he didn't clean his pipes. It's official. Wily forgot to clean his pipes.
With Toxic Seahorse music from X3. Nice.
Yes. How fitting. And Arispici knowing about the lagless water. and Sniper saying, ew. You know what? You are correct. Ew is the right way. Is the right answer.
I mean, would you rather drink this water or the water from Seed 1? Asking the real questions.
That's the real question of the day.
The kind of tan-colored, dirty yellow.
Ooh, Bowser's Parade.
It was already on page 2, but then he switched back to page 1 after trying Metal. Will he try Buster? Okay, I guess that was a bit, asking a bit much.
Ooh.
Oh no, please don't be Leaf Shield. That's a rough one. It might be Crash Bomb, he might have dropped it too low. But you should probably charge the heat. Nope, doesn't need to charge it.
Doesn't need to charge it.
Yeah, it doesn't waste too much ammo either, so... Good pick. And he's out. Alright, see how WhiteMonster deals with this. Does he know how to manipulate his... Yeah, he knows how to do the dance. He'll be alright. Oh.
I don't know about he might be dancing a little too much.
He's in good shape so far. Took one hit, but I mean, he understands. He knows how it works. Although, might need to burn a knee tank. If he takes one more hit. You can really, like, take, like, 2 or 3 hits and then you gotta burn a knee tank. Use your E-tank if you... There you go.
Yeah, he knows you're about to get nailed again.
You might want to jump.
2 remain.
Okay,
1 remain.
good shape.
Up.
Good, he did it without taking any deaths. He's still right on Arispici's trail, although Arispici just not slowing down for nothing.
Yeah, not a single care in the world, a level behind.
Alright, what's in the anxiety room? What enemies await? Lagphibians. Yeah, he'll be alright. Okay, just gotta drop that item 2 right here. As we see WhiteMonster make the drop without slowing down. Nice, Arispici getting ahead of the platform. Man, there's like almost nothing left to teach this guy. Alright, good health going into this Boo Beam fight. We have knowledge of the wall weaknesses as long as Arispici remembers its air shooter. Yet even still, it'd be advisable to try and look for the Boo Beam weaknesses first, because if they're weak to metal or wood, you're not even going to need to waste that air. We'll see what he decides to do. But some good luck right there with the drops. Yes, he's smart. He's using the metal blades first to test the weakness. Alright, now we'll switch to Leaf Shield. Okay. Destroy him with air. He knows exactly where everything is. And a Buster Weak Boo Beam turret. With a pause cancel to get right back to mashing the lemons. Yeah, that would be Mega Man X Sigma, what was that, the second phase of the 3-tiered final boss fight? Alright, great pace going into the refights. WhiteMonster using the bubble lead to check for the invisible floor. And it is bubble lead, that is actually how it's pronounced in the Japanese katakana. I pronounce it bubble lead for most of my life, but I've tried to make myself pronounce it the correct way, bubble lead.
It's indeed bubble lead, and we found out that air shooter breaks walls and Buster weak to the Boo Beams.
Donkey Kong down.
So right now, 1 Robot Master down and 11 level. WhiteMonster's gonna have WhiteMonster got his work cut out for him. If Arispici continues this, he's looking at a sub-31 pace if this goes well.
That'd be excellent in a race. Or even at any time. Sub-31 was pretty much my PB until I PB'd the other night. But WhiteMonster doing an excellent job overall. I mean, you know, not to take anything away from him. No, he knows what he's doing too, I can tell. a little bit more experience, he could be just as dangerous as some of these other guys.
Damn.
Although he probably could have dropped a little bit earlier and gone for a pause buffer to get down there.
Right now, Arispici is looking pretty good. So he knows the answer to that question. Or did he forget?
See, believe it or not, I actually take handwritten notes while I'm racing. I'll like write down shorthand weaknesses, and when I pick up an item, I'll try and remember to write that down as well. Really helps when you get to refights.
Oh yeah, that's right. A double metal weakness here.
Not even stopping for the health, but hopefully he has some E-tanks to burn. Ooh, because, yeah, Flash isn't weak to metal. That can be a concern. You might want to use the E-tank. I mean, yeah, because you have 3.
He has 3. He can afford it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, but he takes 2 hits from there. You might want to pick up the health that this guy's going to drop. Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Alrighty. WhiteMonster's still looking pretty good. Metal. Oh, Wicked's giving him the business.
Alright, takes down Boo Beam. Well, they're in the same stage now.
Unfortunately, though. Unfortunately, Machine by Arispici.
I didn't realize he had 8 bosses down. A little bit of a difference there, but still pretty impressive nonetheless to get on the same stage this late in the game.
So good there.
But I mean, Arispici, he's got his E-tank, so I mean, as long as he doesn't like run out of any kind of ammo he's gonna need, I don't know what else can really go wrong. Should have lives. He only died, I think, like once.
I think twice. Oh, the god weakness in that nasty snake drop.
You're gonna want to use an E-tank. Yeah, there you go. Ooh,
Yeah, he
had me worried for a second.
Yeah,
But wise to pick up that weapon energy.
Very much so. Here he goes.
Victory Road, I expect he'll fall right. As WhiteMonster takes down a second Robot Master, 6 more to go.
Indeed. Wow. Read the room, music maker. Jukebox. Read the room.
Well said. WhiteMonster on pace to get a respectable time, though, nonetheless. I mean, he could probably get like a sub 35, like, you know, if he can just play consistently from here to the end.
Indeed. And Wily turns into fish.
Awesome.
I always thought he was a badass.
Interesting, going straight to quick.
No good there. Ooh, that was a miss. Luckily, that's not the weakness. Missed the air shot.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is. And
GG to Arispici.
Another sub 33. 32:29.
Outstanding time.
Indeed.
Yeah, I do recommend going, like, testing Buster first and then switching immediately to Air Shooter. Just because when he's weak to Air Shooter, you can get him, like, so quickly if you aim it right. But nevertheless, 2 fantastic times for Arispici. Outstanding performance. As we watch WhiteMonster finish up with a really good showing as well, especially for a newcomer.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would pick that up for sure. Alright, 1 E-tank left, but yeah, he's going into the Y machine. Let's hope he finishes up his seed. I want to see what kind of time he'll get.
Tell you. And what's this Arispici's first game? And Arispici is here.
Yo, congrats, Arispici. Outstanding performance today. 2 very respectable times. And I'd been saying, just like, there's almost nothing left to be taught. You got it. You really get this randomizer now. You're a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I felt pretty good about my performance today, so thank you for saying that.
You should. You put on a really good show.
You really did. Sub 33, both seeds. Excellent work. So, ooh, Air Shooter was the other weakness. So, that being the case, Arispici, this was your first match, right?
Yes, this was.
All right, so you're 1-0, while WhiteMonster will be falling to 0-2. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one for you right here. You still have Matt Philly. Who's the other one?
Siberian Bull.
Oh, you got Bull. Ooh.
Yeah, he's undefeated so far.
Well,
How do you feel about that?
I will say I do have a bone to pick with Siberian Bull because he's got something that belongs to me, and I'm going to get it back in this last race of the group stages because I am set to go on against him last in the group stages.
Ooh.
One great thing about Arispici is like he's probably like the highest top tier trash talker we have in the entire community, and a lot of fun. So I look forward to another strong rivalry between you two. I'll try and make sure I tune in for that.
Well, you know what to expect because it's going to be coming, and I'm going to be coming in hot.
Oh, what does he have? What did he compensate? What does he have that belongs to you, Arispici?
Well, something that I held for 799 days, the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, so is this gonna be a title match?
Oh yes, it will be, because I am enacting my automatic rematch clause for this race coming up.
Oh, so we're looking at the Intercontinental belt on the MM2R Intercontinental title on the line. Arispici, the #1 contender, with Siberian Bull currently the champ. So we're gonna definitely have some drama in store. So we're gonna see if WhiteMonster's gonna join us. Looks like that might be a no-ish. Yep, nothing from WhiteMonster.
Well, I was right about my prediction for his time of a 35. That's about as close as you can get. Keeping in mind that you'll get the time before you hit the split. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that is a sub 35.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. So, with that being the case, Arispici's, look like we're not gonna get anything from WhiteMonster. So, any last words before we shut down?
Yeah, thoughts on the seeds? Anything? Trash talk? I want to hear it all.
Yeah, I will say a few things about the seeds. We'll save the trash talk for later. Actually, I do want to thank WhiteMonster for racing today. I know they're new to the tournament, and they've been putting in a lot of hard work since the showcase race that they joined before the tournament even kicked off. So, big GGs to them, and sub 35 is definitely a respectable time. But first seed, let's talk about that one with the unstoppable crop tops. They were everywhere. Like,
That's
overall, it wasn't that bad of a seed. It just, I really had to take my time, especially in Airman, because with the crop tops and the crabs, like, in tandem, and the crabs being immune to air shooter, where I needed to use them to clear the crop tops, it's a little tricky, but other than that, it was pretty straightforward. The second seed, though, weapons were just king. Like, all the weapons just felt so powerful in Seed 2.
Yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Yeah. So, but hey, regardless, overall, I felt really good about my performance today, and I'm feeling more confident going into the next race that I'm going to be having against Matt Philly here coming up on Tuesday, so...
Ooh.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he's been in the community for at least a few years by now, too, so be interesting to see how that goes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Indeed. So, quick rundown of the schedule before we go to the shutdown. So, with that being the case, our next race is actually indeed Arispici versus Matt Philly. This coming Tuesday at 9 p.m. And then you have me against Gaming Wild Dad to clean that one up in that Game 3 on Saturday at 2 p.m. So, hopefully we'll get some more matches in prior to these or in between those. So, with that being the case, any final words for anybody here in the booth? Because I'm out of things to say.
Thanks to Sinister Sama for commentating with me and welcoming me into the booth, and LV Creed for all the admin work being done behind the scenes and with the race room and everything. Anyone else may be forgetting? Great showing by WhiteMonster. Please keep it up and continue to improve. Keep going at a steady pace, learning the tricks. You'll be a real force to be reckoned with, just like Arispici was today. Like, very scary what I'm seeing here. So
definitely a scary bid. So, so on behalf of everybody in Speedgaming's family of networks, this is everybody here in the booth signing off, telling you enjoy your day and catch the other races that's going to be happening throughout the day. Take care, folks.